And on this Veterans Day, we honor those who served or are serving our country. But when many veterans return home, they face various challenges.
Yeah, tonight we share the story of a group of veterans that's been inspired to help others in need. Pix 7's Kieran Dillon has the story.
Bill Vallely was just 20 years old and looking for a challenge when he decided to join the United States Marine Corps in 1999. He served until 2005, completing several tours in Iraq. When he returned home, he struggled.
I felt like I had some anxiety, some PTSD condition.
Vallely started working in the auto body and collision industry. It wasn't until 2019, when the father of three ran into an old tourmate, Dre Popov, that he realized he needed support.
At the time, I felt that it was time, that I needed a beacon and help.
Turns out Popov had faced similar challenges when he returned from his own time in the Marines. That's why in 2011, he started the Astoria-based nonprofit Veterans Rebuilding Life.
And at the time, I didn't even know there was options for me. And I just said to Dre, I'm like, you know, and he yelled at me, he says, you served, these are your benefits, you need to seek them. And I did, with his help and his staff.
Vallely is an example of the hundreds of people Veterans Rebuilding Life has aided and provided service to over the years. The group helps with housing, training, education, and even counseling. The organization is made up of volunteer veterans, the majority of which the group has previously helped.
Once we provided them that assistance, their gratitude made them ask us, like, how can I repay this? And we just told them, you can help the next vet that comes through the door.
Popov, who was the executive director of the organization, served in the Marines from 2003 to 2010, completing tours in both Iraq and Afghanistan. He co-founded the organization when he realized the dire need for more services.
A lot of the veterans that come to us are in a time of desperation in their life. They often have suicidal ideation as a result of their chronic post-traumatic stress disorder, which is directly connected to their service in combat overseas. They have to figure everything out on their own and often get discouraged in doing so because it's a huge bureaucratic process.
Popov says one of the most meaningful parts of the work the group does is its missions overseas, where it pairs veterans with humanitarian efforts in the countries they have previously served.
One of the primary sources of chronic post-traumatic stress that's related to combat involves what's called collateral damage, which is generally the accidental killing of women and children. They get this sense of closure through atonement by, there's nothing you can do about the memories of war, there's nothing you can do about the kids that died years past, but there is something that you can do for this kid right now who's suffering from the same war and the same trauma and the same decimated infrastructure that we left behind.
Popov says helping others has changed his life for the better. Bill Vallely agrees. He now volunteers with a group where he runs an auto body and collision course for the veterans.
Giving them employment and a sense of meaning and belonging makes all the difference in the world. So that in itself is healing for me.
Veterans Rebuilding Life is run on donations. To get more information, you can head to Pix11.com. In Astoria, Queens, Kieran Dillon, Pix 11 News.